Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4. Legends Only Live Once, our no healing permadeath survival run, with every enemy being a legendary, here at the Boston airport, because we finally made it back into the Commonwealth last time, and did a little bit of work with the Brotherhood of Steel. Yes, we were able to go off to Fort Strong, clear that out, in the hope of getting a few vertibird signal grenades. But I'm not quite sure that we're actually allowed to use those this run. Having a thought in between parts, I realized they're not a legendary, they're a weapon that I have to equip and use, and it might do damage. So I'm not quite sure if I can use those. If I can't control the vertibird not exploding on an enemy, it might just be off limits. Now I can see an argument either way. Enemies in the vault, I used a gun to kind of scare them, but at the same time I can't really control not hitting enemies with the vertibird signal grenades. But we're going to just pick them up anyway from Max in here.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, so
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
So we progressed the quest a little bit, and we are actually able to, at least have the vertibird signal grenades in our inventory, just in case we want to use them later. I might just leave it up to a poll, figure out what the community thinks, and we'll go from there. So yes, holding off on the vertibird signal grenades, but today we don't need them. We've got plenty to do in the local area. There are a few sneak magazines that I've got my eye on, and yeah, the first one over at Libertalia that we're going to go try to pick up. We're going to actually try to avoid killing as many enemies as possible because right now we're sitting on a character that has not made it into the glowing sea, and we are, level 47. Unfortunately, we still have lethargy from last time and a little bit of adrenaline, which will help out. And hopefully these guys down here, Gatorclaw, Grilled Radstag, and Gazelle, all doing a good job for at least a little bit longer. But yes, let's get off to Libertalia and figure out exactly how to deal with getting the sneak magazine while not increasing our level too much. As much as I would like to take out enemies and pick up their legendaries, I need to slow down on the level ups. I need to not be such a murder, rampagey killing machine. I need to play things a little more tactfully to get through the rest of this game without over-leveling myself. Because, I'm used to leaving these games at around 50 or 60 for my level. And with every enemy being legendary, it's turned into quite a situation here. And a few housekeeping notes. I did get a new toy for Christmas, and so I downloaded a high-resolution texture mod. The actual Fallout 4 version. Not quite sure I notice anything, but the monitor, now 4K, is looking quite nice. But yes, that should be not affecting the game whatsoever. And going forward with these guys, I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this initial little boat and then take on the enemies, try to just take out the main boat while leaving the rest of them. And that way I don't have to do too much killing. Just a few headshots if they are willing to relax a little bit. One for you. Or a complete miss. Try again. There we go. Blind fire from the turret was a little scary. Take out the light and get a bunch of supplies and caps. But what we need to do now is take out good old Mr. Fat Man guy who's guarding the magazine and as many of his friends on the boat as we can. Unfortunately, it looks like we've lost his corpse down there. It's a little bit of a shame. We've got Exterminator's double-barrel shotgun. Not that useful to me. I'm going to just take out some of the lights and see if we can get pips on anyone or take them out. The nice thing is we're not in power armor, so we can actually get to the boat extremely easily. Take a shot on him. And over here, duelist leather. Yeah, probably not worth it. Okay, close the distance a little bit so we can actually get the headshots. We've got a lot of them. Yeah, it is easy pickings just to work your way around all the boats, the turrets, a few guys over there. Make your way up with the little lift there. But I think I'm just going to be patient and get a few less kills. I think they've had enough time to not blind fire. Headshot there. And maybe just stop running around as much as you are. Thank you. Says a body shot is doing it, but I don't really trust that. Let's test it. Okay, it does work. Can we get anyone else freaked out? Apparently we can. We might just need to go in there knowing that there's still people. I'm not seeing them peek their heads out, unfortunately. Okay, we're just going to take a nice, sneaky little dip in the water. And illness persists from parasites. That's wonderful. At least it's not lethargy. I don't really think it's worth it for a berry mentats, but yeah, let's not take a berry mentats. That would be just a little silly, probably. Furious lead pipe, not even bothering with half of this. Rad powered is actually something that is decent. Extra strength, extra carrying weight, and the damage resistance is not horrible when it comes to combat armor. I will take that. Oh, he's right there. Okay, let's just take a quick 95, and that didn't work whatsoever. I knew that was lying, but probably because I was no longer in hidden. At least we were able to get them marked up.
Dumbass coward.
Fairly accurate description right there, Raider. Okay, with the pip in hand, we can wait for them to turn their back. And here we are. And here you go. Oh, there's another caution, apparently. That bodes well. I'm not hearing any...
Only a fucking coward hide.
There we go. Oh, they are right there. Okay, let's get out of here. This place is always a lot more busy than I expect it to be. And body shot does it for that one. Just another caution, are you serious? So we've got 3 corpses over here. Honestly, might be a good idea to get back over here. Okay, I was just taking a peek at the raiders over here. It looks like they're actually freaking out for some reason. Why would those raiders be freaking out? I have no clue. That seems a little off. Okay, is there anyone actually here? Anyone? Mighty hunting rifle. That's actually not bad. Just extra damage is always appreciated, especially on a sniper rifle. It's all about getting the one-shot kills in a legendary run. And Hunter's Combat Shotgun, I don't think I'm going to bother with it. But I have the carry capacity, so might as well. Okay, is there anyone else here? I feel like that would have triggered someone. Luckily, these days with my advanced lockpicking skills, I get a little bit of extra loot. If I can, you know, manage to actually lockpick. Things to sell, and might get some extra ammo here and there. But most importantly, we have the sneak magazine.
Nice.
So a little extra sneak is always useful, and at least a little bit of the giblets. We're here so we can take a look at Ghoul Slayer's combat armor, left arm, and say, probably not, but we'll take it anyway. And with that, I think we'll actually step inside, because I'm pretty sure there's an antifreeze bottle. Is there someone here? The brackets are just shuffling way too much. And because it's guaranteed, we get to say no thank you to the terrible shotgun. And thankfully, there is an antifreeze bottle, so we are good. So back outside, and I think, yeah, we'll call it there with the Libertalia folks. We've got quite a few still around, but I don't want to go after them. I don't want the extra experience. Their legendaries would be welcome, but yeah. So yes, we can just take ourselves out of the situation, go for another dip. And we did pick up our first drink of tired, but yeah, we still have plenty of things to do today. Let's keep moving. I think the next stop is going to be County Crossings. Over in that area, we've got Satellite Array, Revere, and the National Guard Training Ground, both with some stealth magazines as well. And we'll finally be able to expand our raider bases even further.
Hey, pipe down out there. We got a race on.
Okay, so we're going to leave all of the random weapons that we've been picking up, and we'll be taking some junk over to the new raider base that we set up, and get it part of the local ecosystem of things that we can work on. And yeah, I think it's going to be a nice, safe trip over to County Crossings. Just have to be careful once we start getting across the river here. I think I am noticing a lot more busyness on the screen when it comes to the textures. It is looking pretty good now that I'm actually paying attention a little more. But yeah, we're across the river. We need to suddenly get into capturing County Crossings mode. Figure out exactly where we need to meet up with our people. Oh. Apparently we need to meet up with them in National Guard training ground area. That's not great. Okay, so we've got quite a few different people. Are they going to be... Oh, they're hired guns. Okay. I'm wondering, can I just take them out without having to try to skirt my way around them? It's actually kind of a dangerous situation to try to get around. There's radiation blood bugs, super mutants, and just scary super mutants. And... Geez, this is going to be a lot of people. Okay, let's see if we can't take them out from a distance. Make sure that we have a place to fall back to if they move up on us quickly, but I think we should be good. Just across the bridge here, they won't be able to outflank us or anything like that. And start with some headshots. They should be going down nice and easy. I say this. I don't think it went down. Yeah, they're not legendary, but they are still going to be a little too far for this bolt action. Okay, let's see who we actually hit. And really, it only did half damage. Okay, hired guns, no joke. We'll have to take 2 shots each, at least. Okay, at least. But they might be kind of locked on their location. They might not be able to get too far from it. It's one of the few times I wouldn't mind being able to actually get the scary bits over at the satellite array. Go invade this little area, but let's not even mess around with that idea. Oh. Did my raiders get the memo? Yep, looks like they got the memo. Okay, chaos has ensued. We have to be careful now. Yeah, this was not what I wanted. I wanted people to stand still, but here we are. And they're getting to the side where the bullets are going to be flying past my raider friends towards me. Better and better. You guys are not the brightest bunch, are you? And we'll just keep on trying for a few headshots. And missing horribly. Okay, I'm not quite sure. I forget if the raiders are impervious to damage. It seems like they're just getting back up and getting slaughtered immediately. This could take quite a while, if so. There's no good vantage point. I don't want to go into that area. It's flat all the way around. This is going to take much longer than I want it to. I might need to start taking Psychojet just to be able to hit the headshots, make sure that I'm moving quickly. But with this much chaos, I am not getting some good shots in. Thirsty and hunger. Let's deal with that. I don't want to lose out. Oh boy, that was... Okay. Explosions are happening a little bit everywhere. We killed any of them? Okay, we finally killed one of them. Operator is up. See if we can't take out a settler. They're stationary. Just a couple more that are... Actually, 3 more. They're just locked up in the house there. If I can get a shot, I will. Let's go for you. Nope, I'm just going to explode more cars, apparently. Okay, another miss. Okay, you're almost done. That should be the last one over there. Here we go. And a miss. Headshot, didn't do much. Body shot, this must be the boss apparently. Okay. That's shotgun shots towards me. Thankfully it's shotgun shots, but he has explosives, so I'm going to be running very far. Operators, can you just operate a little more efficiently? Yeah, I think there was an explosive that was thrown my way right over there. I think I saw the explosion there. Okay, definitely not textbook. Okay, it looked like I wanted to have these guys flanked because I was attacking them on the other side, but that was definitely not the case. It all worked out in the end. Just a few corpses to deal with. They definitely had some scarier bits. Plasma grenades would have done crazy work on me. But that means we can store some junk in here, and with that, have probably a fairly angry settlement. Luckily tied into the network, we have pretty much everything we need to build this place up. Okay, I think we're ready. We've got at least a somewhat happy outpost for the raiders. Let's keep moving. So the National Guard training ground, I think it's not going to be too scary. But I say that, I haven't been in this part of the world, and I'm not quite sure how high the ghouls get. Take out the turrets first. Wake up a few of the ghouls. And probably just move over to the 10mm. Yeah, we've got roamers, but they're going down easily enough. Thankfully, ghouls are actually now the best source of legendaries, because even something like a roamer that gives me, only 30 experience can still have some decent legendaries. Not in this case, though. Penetrating, decent, but double-barreled. Okay, as dawn was coming along, I noticed a little bit of stuttering and took a look at the performance and everything, and suddenly I got a little worried about the stability of the game. And I am willing to compromise any amount of graphical fidelity and whatnot when it comes to not having the game crash on me randomly, because, well, it has been quite a while since we've actually had any amount of saving done. So yes, let's just continue without the high-res texture mods and whatnot. I honestly don't know if I can tell a difference. There's probably less greenery or something, maybe. But take a few of these guys out, and keep going through a few of the feral ghouls. They do have a decent, 31 XP. It's not crazy, so we can actually get some potential for legendary weapons. Nothing too crazy right there. Junkies, fine, but on a pipe revolver, I don't think so. Now, I do want to get myself around the back and try to get any of the feral ghouls out, because there's always something that happens in that tunnel. You kill a couple ghouls that are there, and then all of a sudden you're in caution or danger from the outside ghouls detecting you. So yeah, let's clear them out while we're here. Looks like we've got our turrets doing something. But yeah, over here, there should be a ghoul that pops out of the rubble. It is getting very sunny, so we have to be a little careful. I am not seeing him. I'm going to run around just a little bit. And yeah, so apparently we'll just have to deal with it. For some reason, it's always... I get in here, there's a couple ghouls, and I spawn a ghoul on the outside by getting in here. It's always very strange. And yeah, I won't be going into that building, and the XO1 power armor is off limits this run. Not that I could get it with an expert lockpicking anyway. Yeah, let's step inside and deal with the internal area. Now over here, the ghouls shouldn't be too much of an issue. We do have Psycho Jet, and it looks like body shots are doing just fine, as long as they're not seeing me. Anyone else? Yep, we've got some coming through. Oh, make sure you actually hit the shots. Okay, how many bullets does it take to hit? I do not know. And line up the... Okay, take some bad shots, make him stagger, and then we can finish him off. Not underestimate ghouls. As soon as you do, bad things can happen. Got cunning, which is actually nice. It's on a disciples, unfortunately. The weight is really bad. Damage resistance and energy resistance, great and all, but yeah, that is kind of tough. It's pretty heavy for me to be wanting to tote that around. Not sure why I picked up the powerful baton, but here we are. Anyone else? And yeah, we have Aslan here. We can grab that. Safe crackers, I can definitely say no to. Poisoners, no thanks. And with the password, we can get into the terminal and move on to the next room, well, the next building. And it is getting incredibly bright, so we have to be a little worried about that situation. A 94% chance should be good enough. And we've got a level up from that. Berserker's boxing glove. And incendiary, probably not. So yeah, we just had hidden brackets shuffle a little bit. So that means there's definitely another ghoul, and they're outside somewhere. It's always kind of strange, but at least we didn't go into danger or caution and have to wait. And we should see a ghoul coming down the steps. Nice and easy. I think we're sitting at a pretty high amount of adrenaline. Yeah, it's going quite well. Fortunately, they didn't have a ledge. Okay, what was that? I could have sworn that it got added to my inventory, but then got taken out of my inventory. Bethesda, do you get confused when every single enemy is a legendary? You're probably just a little bit confused. I don't like lever action. I'll keep on saying it. It's just not a great ammo type for me. So that's going to be stuck away for now. As shame as it is. And these two can go down after a little bit of a wait. Caution is not ideal. But you're going to wake up nice and slowly. Where's the caution coming from? I don't know where the caution's coming from, and it's a little worrying. Rapid assault rifle. The use of rapid is not very effective, but it's an assault rifle. Assault rifles, I think people sit on them. They don't think assault rifles are that good because maybe it's the 5.56 rounds, maybe it's the, pure damage output when it comes to a combat rifle, but I think assault rifles are quite nice. They are quite heavy, unfortunately, but yeah, the recoil on them, you can just line up a shot and get several shots very quickly, have a huge magazine, and yeah, I think that they're actually a weapon that people underestimate. So there's a legendary right there. And enraging laser rifle. I'll take it, laser rifle, all that jazz. But oh, I shouldn't have stepped in here. That might have been a mistake. Okay, take you out. Okay, take you out for real. Okay, we're in danger. This has suddenly gotten a lot worse. Try to get lined up. They're mutating. We have plenty of action points. I wouldn't mind just using those up a little bit. Okay. We're all under control here. It's all fine. Rad powered. I'm going to be better and better going forward. Exterminators. Unfortunately, again, it's heavyweight, and I don't see me wanting to use that, frankly. I'm going to drop that. Especially since it just put me over capacity. And punishing. Nope. Going here. Yep, one ghoul. And one ghoul down there. One ghoul over here. And there should be a glowing one, and then another one in the bathroom that the glowing one comes out of. I'm not going to mess around with him. Let's just take a body shot that finishes him off in one. I will build up troubleshooters. Cunning, that's a good one. And one more in here, maybe? Yes. That's enhanced. Also a good one. Pretty much, I want my carrying capacity to be filled up with a bunch of things that are not super heavy. All these random disciple stuff that are 19 weight, that is not as good as just getting a nice benefit from something leather. I really don't want to waste a psycho buff when I can just drop a few things off at County Crossings. Okay, as good as it's going to be. Just a few more legendaries to go through, and of course, the sneak magazine, why we came here in the first place. Yeah, this might be not entirely necessary, but I think just being a little extra safe this episode, and then letting us decide whether or not we actually get to use vertibird signal grenades, that will help us out making some plans going forward. So let's exit the... We should be fine to exit the back. And we look immediately clear. And as usual, random ghoul just chilling there. Never understand it. Mutant Slayer's 0.44. Honestly, I'll take it. Just don't think I have much use for Mutant Slayers after this part. Maybe a little bit. But that means we need to start considering what to drop. Full Baton is one of those, and Stumdo's 0.44. Can't do anything with that anyway except sell it. Decent weight to value, but nothing special. Okay, let's jump back to County Crossings, and it is quite bright out, unfortunately. I wanted to at least potentially take on Revere when it was nighttime. I think I got things flipped around of what they should be. Filing cabinet for a few of the weapons, and I think we'll actually attack Revere from this direction rather than going towards the billboard over there. That just might give us a place to run back that actually has some turrets, some cover, and whatnot. Okay, we've got a dog that I'm going to take care of in 2 shots, apparently. Or several shots. Danger. Yeah, when we can't deal with a single dog, even if it is a rabid mongrel, those are times that we should start being worried. The bloat fly over there is annoying. Okay, I'm going to back off since that hidden bracket shuffled just a little bit too much for me. Bloatfly is really annoying at how much it likes vertibird. It's always a vertibird here. Okay, well, with the vertibird going to get completely slaughtered, let's keep an eye on it. Let it do its business. And that was a quick one. Did not last very long. Luckily, I think because the missile launcher is using up ammo, it might actually run out of ammo. I think that actually does happen. Oh, they're on guard to the point that they're taking on the bloatfly for me. I actually appreciate that a little bit. Bloatfly does not seem to be doing too hot, staying still. I'm not going to take a shot at it because I don't want them suddenly trying to shoot towards me. Okay. Took the combined firepower of 6 mutants, but they finally killed a bloatfly. Congratulations. Scratch that. Even more mutants. Okay, it looks like body shots are doing it. I can start doing some work, I suppose. And we just need to fall back rather quickly, because like some of the most dangerous enemies, super mutants don't really care about cover too much. They will come after you, close that distance, put you from caution to danger, and start taking shots. Let's take those out on the periphery. Okay, that closed really quickly. Run, run, run faster. Put medics on. We're already under the effects of the right things. We just need some water, and we need to get out of here. We're taking damage. I think we should have enough action points to make it But in case we need it, we can keep running. Serpentine. I don't want missile launchers. Put some frickin' trees in between us. Keep running, keep running. We're in danger. Okay. I think we're mostly safe. Definitely took some damage there. That was a very quick mutant hound, and everyone essentially hive-mined into being able to find me immediately. That was not very fair. Okay, well, we're just going to rinse and repeat, unfortunately, because it is broad daylight, and my various sneak effects are not really doing too much. Yeah, because we had 60% damage resistance from these 4 mutant pieces, that did help out at least a little bit. Would have been closer to 10 damage, instead it's just 3 or 4. So does the range on our weapon handle those up top? Well, it does to Master's heads, but we need to hit the head. And apparently, if we don't hit the head, then we're stuck. Yeah, just make sure that that main tower is in front of the missile launcher people. Definitely don't want them. Well, also don't stand next to a car. It's even worse. Looks like they've got their attention on something else all of a sudden. Another vertibird. Say what you will about the Brotherhood, at least they don't give up too easily. Just keep an eye on it. It will try to land on me when it goes boom. And I really don't like the fact that it's actually getting closer to me. What the? Operator. Now's not the time. Really not the time. Oh no. Okay. It tried to find a way to land on me, but instead... Oh no, operator. Really, you do not need to go towards the... Okay, getting out of the situation. This is ridiculous. Okay, maybe we're just gonna go back to my tried and tested way, sit myself on a rock, and shoot from here. Deal with the Mirelurk first, of course. And let him face me, maybe. Yep, I'm over here. And he turned. Yes, I am over here, and that does a better job. Look like check what you actually had. Sentinels, we might as well. Especially if it's leather. Okay, I think we've got most of them marked up. Not really seeing a whole lot. What's happening there? Apparently, Brotherhood couldn't make it to the party on time. Guys are a little late. Let's try to take at least a few of these guys out. But they're mostly Master, it looks like. Certainly isn't effective to try to take them out when they're running about. Okay, try to get the headshot. And I really thought I got the headshot there, but apparently headshot was not enough. Oh, it looks like it's actually just barely not making it all the way down. I think I do need a Psycho. I don't want to take 3 shots on these guys. I want to take just 1. Let's take a Psycho.
Bring it!
That's not looking any better, frankly. Uh-oh. Caution. Do not let him see me. Keep the red pip on the tree. Do not let him see me. Like I said, they get very aggressive in how they search for you. Okay, we're better. I almost want to just do this as slowly and safely as possible. Take a body shot and hide. And potential headshot for you. Nope. We've given it enough time. Let's take a shot on him. So we'll just kind of ping pong back between these two groups. They're not in the same sort of distance that they're going to both freak out at the same time. Like there's even one more over there. So many super mutants. Going to be a lot of extra experience that I don't actually really want. Hopefully a headshot for you works. It does. Yeah, it'd be nice if the Brotherhood could take all of them down to about 51% health and then just leave them for me. If they aren't going to get them kills themselves, that is. Back shot for you. Potential headshot for... Actually, these guys are a little perturbed. They might start blind firing. Try to take the one on the ground out. And maybe a headshot. This was the right way of doing things for sure. Another headshot. Moving up again. Don't really see the enemies. There's one. And if we can know that we're going to get the kill, I'm willing to take it while we're still in caution. But I don't trust it. Okay, he's chilled out, but he has a bunch of debris in the way. And a headshot, maybe, does the job. Hopefully that's everything. I don't trust that it's everything, unfortunately. But we do have a lot of legendaries to get through. There's going to be a lot of stuff on the ground here. Wounding. I do like wounding, and I do like 10mm. Might even be able to loot some Brotherhood people. Crispy squirrel bits. Got some knights with a cavalier's walking cane. The Brotherhood are getting quite desperate to... What? Okay. There was one more. We are in danger. Again. I don't think there's anything else to do except take a Psycho Jet. But it's damage resistance, not energy resistance. This is not good. We just need to go quickly into VATS. And critical. Okay. Are we done? They missed. They said who's there. I shouldn't be standing about in the sun while there's super mutants potentially still about. Check to see if anyone wants to fight. No one? Good. Things like that can cost runs quite a bit of health. And powered metal right arm is decent. Definitely going to make sure I can get as many caps out of this situation as possible, as stressful as it has been. Apparently it was just a random raider coming over. I feel like there was, since 2 vertibirds were about, we should see more Brotherhood people, but I am not getting that impression, actually. Okay, sprinting to hidden does not shuffle the brackets. Mighty Gatling laser. That's mighty interesting. I do love these really stupid heavy items. Need to sort out our carrier weight. I might just take more Gazelle Steak and Radstag because I'm going to keep moving around. And from there, we'll be able to pick this up. Have some fun with it, maybe. No fun right there. Be very careful that you don't fall off because, yeah. You're not in power armor. But yeah, the middle one is where we're going for the stealth magazine. But picking up the Lost Patrol stuff might as well while we're in the neighborhood. As well as all of the legendary super mutant stuff. I don't know, after today, maybe it is a good idea to just have bolstering as a default if I start getting very low. But, yeah. The day that I'm actually considering putting on bolstering, that would be a very sad day indeed. Now, Relentless, that is really nice on a combat rifle, actually. We can turn this into something that only uses a few action points. Kind of a stopgap assault rifle. Yeah, interesting there. Definitely might as well. And of course, sneak magazine. Why we came here in the first place. Got scared, got shot, got scared. Yeah.
Got it.
very slow when you're going up things this way. Actually, I could take this and save a little bit, actually a lot of it, on resources. That might make sense right there. But then I need to drop something. Horrible weight to value ratio right there. Now we have to make our way down. I feel like going up is easier than going down. And to end things off, a Ghoul Slayer's metal left leg. But with that, yeah, carrying too much, that is fine. I think that might be where we call it. There are a few things we need to do in between parts. We need to make sure that the game is stable because I'm still noticing some stuttering, and I actually think that this is looking a little bit better than normal Fallout, so I'm not quite sure if the game's saying that the mod that is the high-resolution texture pack is, you know, not installed or something like that, is actually lying to me somehow. And we'll maybe take a look at that. I might need to take a rest. I will definitely figure that out, just to make sure that we have a safety save in case games start crashing and I need to redo progress, because that would just be the frickin' end of the world with everything that we've accomplished since our last sleep. But yes, next time, what I'm thinking is making our way to some final planning stages, like getting to the memory den, getting to, yeah, the railroad, dropping off a prototype, and getting some stealth boys. But then we need to start really keeping an eye out for Radix. I'm not quite sure how much I have back at home plate, but yes, one way or another, we need a healthy supply of Radix if we're going to go into the Glowing Sea, with or without vertibirds assisting us on our way out. So we have been quite busy, and this part was delayed quite a bit because I was not feeling 100% this last week, and everything with family, the holiday season, definitely pushed things off just a little bit. You might have picked up a little bit of explosions in the background. I'll do the best that I can to undo that. But yeah, just a little bit of final recording on New Year's Eve. So hopefully, yes, returning to a more consistent schedule going forward. But that is it for now, I think. Next time, we're going to be looking at just how to deal with the Glowing Sea, with or without vertibird signal grenades, what the plan's going to be, making sure that we're ready with the huge amount of Radix that we're going to be needing, and of course, making sure that our guns are in tip-top shape. I am feeling pretty good when it comes to our Gauss rifle. That might just be joining us for a venture down south, but that is definitely for later. Until then, I have been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4. Legends only live once. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, farewell.